Hi.
Hello.
Live.
We're live.
Live. We got time, a little time to share it.
Got a little time to share. Y'all come on in while we hitting share.
Share it. Share it. Okay. I did it this time. Okay. All right.
Did you put it all through your what you call it?
Which one?
The messages.
Okay.
Hey y'all.
Welcome, everyone. We're here. Happy to see you on this evening. We're just going to take a few little minutes to share it. And if you don't mind sharing it too.
Yeah, take this
And
time fast to hit share and share it on your page and share it everywhere. Let people know we're live.
that helps us out a whole lot. We're almost to like how many people do we have? We want to get to at least 1,000 people that follow us. So if you all can help us out to do that, that would be so appreciated. We thank you all for coming in and being with us. We'll take a few more minutes. We're going to share it and we're going to get into tonight's conversation. I'm ready, Ken. How about you?
I'm ready too.
I'm excited. I get excited for Wednesdays because I like to chat with the people. Being at home and with Rona, and you don't get to talk a lot to people. This is our time to be like, hey, hey, hey.
What's going on? We done lost kid. She'll be back.
I'm back.
I don't see you.
I'm back.
I don't see you, friend.
I'm back. There we go.
There you go.
All right.
Okay, good. Let's just get going then. Let's get going. We ready.
Welcome to Conversations. If this is your first time here, this is Conversations. This is me and my best friend Candace. We have in regular, everyday conversations, and we just want to laugh and kiki and joke. We like to have a good time here at Conversations. We love the chat. The chat is always lit. So if you're live with us tonight, get on in the chat. We love reading your comments. It makes the conversation flow better. It's just a
Yeah.
good time. So welcome to tonight's conversation.
Hey, somebody said, hello, ladies. I had to see what I had to see the hype. Are they hyping us up? Are we hyped up?
Are we being hyped? Are we being hyped? I'm
Kid,
excited
I don't
about
know
it.
why you breaking up.
Am I? I'm in the
You're
good
breaking
room
up.
though. I'm in the good room. I'm in the good
Breaking up.
Okay, let's keep going. I don't know what else to do.
Okay. We want to remind you guys, don't forget to send in if you are a business owner, you know somebody who owns a business. Don't forget to reach out to us to have us to shout your business out here on Conversations. We love to do that. We love to share the spotlight, shine a little light on businesses. So don't forget to do that. We love to be able to do that. We also love to answer questions. We love
Yeah,
when y'all send in questions and y'all ask us things and we can answer them at the beginning of every show. We do have one question
that's
for
one.
tonight, and somebody wanted to know how you be tying your hair wraps. How do you tie your hair wraps? I don't know because I don't
Oh,
wear them. I
okay.
don't wear them, but I need to learn. So this is gonna be a good learning session. If your phone will stop breaking up, I mean your thing, then we'll be able
Mine,
to. I don't know if it's breaking up on y'all, but
if I
um,
break it up, I'm gonna take this out. Can you hear me now?
I
Is
can
it
still hear
still
you, but it's more you
is it still
freezing.
breaking? Is it still breaking?
It's still breaking.
Oh, I have no idea why.
Oh, they're saying it's fine. So if you guys can see her fine,
Okay.
y'all clear. Hi, ladies. No, she sounds fine. Okay,
Okay.
heat it. It's just breaking up on
Okay.
my end.
Let's get to the hair wrap.
Okay.
So hair wraps are my favorite thing to wear. Okay. It's like my favorite accessory. When your hair is not the way you want it to be, all you have to do is get you one of these. Usually, so I'm gonna untie it. And you don't have to spend an arm and a leg to get a good hair wrap. You can use any scarf or any piece of material that you have at home. Now, this, what I have here, is probably a yard of fabric from Joann's. Okay.
Okay.
You can go to Joann's, pick whatever kind. This has a little stretch to it. I usually like it when it has a little stretch, but get you a yard. Okay. Have them go ahead and cut it. And then I make a triangle. Can you see my triangle?
Yep, we can see the triangle.
Somebody said leggings. You can use leggings too. Scarves, leggings, t-shirt, whatever you have will work. So I take it and I fold it into a triangle, right? I take it around the back of my head. And you see, now with me, I just put my locks at the top of my head to make a little bun. If you don't have no hair, some people take like an extra scarf and kind of ball it up in the same shape and sit it on top of there.
Yeah.
And then you take it, bring it around the back of your head, right?
It's all about the triangle.
See, it's the triangles because you see I have my little piece in the front. So I'm gonna take it, I'm gonna bring it to the front. Can you see?
Yeah.
All right. I got it to the front. I got my little triangle tip right here in the middle. I'm gonna take my two ends and I'm gonna tie it. Boom.
Ooh.
Oh, see what I'm saying?
Ooh.
Tie it. I still got my little piece in the middle. And I done tied it. Don't tie it too tight now, y'all, because ain't nobody got time to be running around head hurting and throbbing. That's uncomfortable. So just go ahead and tie it. I tied it once around the front. And then I'm gonna take it, tie it around the back. I don't know if y'all can see me. Here we go. Tie it around the back. In a little knot. My little piece that's hanging from my triangle, I'm gonna tuck it in. See, I done tucked it real good. Am I crooked?
No, you're not crooked.
So any other little pieces that you have, just tuck it. Tuck it, tuck it, tuck it. And that's it. You may spend $10 on a piece of material, on a yard of material.
It's
Some
beautiful.
people want to charge an arm and a leg for hair. We're like $20. I'm like $20. I can get 2 hair wraps from Joann's.
For $20.
For $20.
Okay, well, that's a good secret to know because most people, I think, especially me, I go right out and buy it from somebody, but I stay at Joann's buying fabric for other things.
You know,
so
they have the clearance fabric in the back, honey.
In the bag.
Yes. So go get
in the background.
In the back. So that's it. You tuck it to your liking. See, my little bun is still right here in the middle. So I just wrapped mine around my little bun. At Walmart too. Yes, Walmart too has good fabric. And you tuck and go. Put you a little lip on and live your best life. Hair wraps are my favorite accessory. Oh, thanks for that question because I like to do hair wraps, y'all.
Yay! That was a good question. That was fun. We learned something. What I should have did was had my head wrap out and was tying it
at the same time.
If I was smart.
Okay. We can do it. We'll do them again. All right. So that's a little hair wrap situation. And that's it. Oh, and some hoops. Thank you. Yes, so y'all know a lip and some hoops take you a long way.
And maybe a little brow for me.
Take you a long way. Oh, okay. Right.
Well,
that's it. Thank you so much for that question, y'all.
And send us some more questions because we like to answer questions. Okay, I'm done sending
sharing
reminders. Yeah, sharing reminders. Have you guys all shared? Have you?
We also have a YouTube page.
Yes, go follow us on YouTube.
Follow us on YouTube, y'all.
We trying to build our stuff.
So let's get into tonight's topic.
Let's get into tonight.
All right. Tonight we are talking about
Somebody said it.
We've been talking about black businesses. We've been highlighting black businesses all month. We need to talk about the importance of Black businesses and making sure we're doing our part to support Black
Yeah.
business.
Yeah.
So, do you or do you not support Black businesses? I can start with me.
Okay, you can start.
I definitely support Black businesses. I look for the Black owned option of most things first before I decide to buy. I'm like, okay, so what is it I need? Okay, I want this. Let me see if I can find a Black owned version of this before I even buy it.
Yeah, yeah,
Because
yeah.
it's all about the community. It's all about my people and it's all about supporting them. So if I'm going to give my money to somebody, I'm going to give it to them first. So
First.
absolutely, I am absolutely in support of all Black owned, small and large, because everybody has to start somewhere. So absolutely, hands down, they're first at all times. What about you?
Um, Absolutely. Because first and foremost, I'm a business owner. I'm a
Okay.
Black business owner. So
Mm-hmm,
of
mm-hmm,
course,
mm-hmm.
I absolutely look to do all things within the community first and foremost, before anything else. Obviously, sometimes you can't necessarily find a grocery store, but they're starting to pop up now.
Oh,
Like if
yeah.
you're in Georgia, like little stores like Seven Nanda, it's like for the people. You kind of they're starting to like have little stores that pop up and stuff like that. So I definitely go there to support. But absolutely, and especially being a Black business owner, it is very, very, very important to me and to my family that we support our people first.
Mm-hmm. 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 Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I mean, we were talking about earlier about how smaller businesses and starter businesses have a hard time because most times the business owner has a 9 to 5 job
Yes.
and is using that money from that 9 to 5 to fund their small business.
Hmm.
So it's like, and then people want to be like, well, can I get a discount? And can I get this? And do you have a code? And do you have, I am funding this out of my own pocket. I'm not getting
Exactly.
money from a big bank or a big, some big corporation that is investing in me. I'm investing in myself. So
Yeah.
one important thing is if we're going to support for real. Don't support like, well, I know you, so can I let me get that discount code? No,
Oh,
no, we can't do that. That's not how you support.
because when you walk up in the mall or wherever else, you're not bargaining them people down for discounts. Maybe them little booths in the middle of the mall. But when you go to these stores or wherever you're going, um, you don't have you're not bargaining with these people. So why bargain with your own people? And why,
Right.
when you see each other, you don't see the excellence in each other, and you don't see the divinity in each other, and you don't look at each other like royalty and be like, you deserve. If I don't give nobody my full dollar, you gonna get my full dollar. I'm not
Absolutely.
bargaining with. I'm not gonna talk you down. So I don't know why it is when we look at each other, we don't see that. And I don't know if it's because of how we've been conditioned to see ourselves. It's how we also then look at our own brothers and sisters. But we have to get out of that. We have to get in a habit of starting to see the royalty in each other and the gold. And yeah, if you look up right now like how much melanin is worth against gold, melanin is worth 3 times, maybe more, as much as gold. Like
Mm,
we are worth so much more to this life, and I just wish that we would realize that. and
mhm.
and but that, see, they banking on us not knowing that and not realizing that to keep us from doing great things. But it is up to
Mhm.
us to start seeing that, seeing what we are worth, and
Yeah.
start paying each other what that person is worth. Stop trying to
Mhm.
talk them
Don't do
down.
that. I
Stop
don't.
doing
I
that.
don't. I can't
Stop
stand
doing that.
it.
Stop
Cause you
doing
go
that.
to Walgreens and get that Johnson and Johnson and pay it full price.
Full price. And let's not talk about going to get, and nothing's wrong with designer things,
It's
but
not.
let's talk about going to get these designer things that is just like a little piece of X, Y, and Z, and you'll pay whatever they ask you for it. And 9 out of 10 times, a lot of these designer places have made it known that they don't care for Black people. But we still will
Put our
spend a
money into
dollar.
it.
We
Mhm.
still will spend a dollar. And I hear people saying, well, Black people, you can't fool with them. See, they don't do right. They not professional. They don't know how. But we were never, if you think about it, we were never trained to be a certain way. We were never, it's never been taught to us. You know, some of this stuff we are trying to figure out on our own.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? This is not it's not what's taught, unfortunately, in some
Mhm.
homes and in most Black homes. So you're just trying to figure it out as you go. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
And I think
Um,
with even with the smaller businesses, when you're supporting, keep in mind those things. Keep in mind that they're starter businesses. They probably have never done this before. This is probably their first time, and they've decided to step out on faith and just take that jump and say, you know what, I'm going to do this and I'm going to start this. And so things may not be, on the level of some bigger companies. But at the same time, business owners, we still want quality things.
we do want quality things. We absolutely
See?
do want quality things. But you know what?
Still
When you
want
think
quality.
about it, Black people are talented. We are extremely talented
Right,
people, and
right, right.
we're my kids. We're extremely, we make good things, and I don't know that it's always that the quality isn't there more than maybe the customer service. I think maybe it's more, I don't think it's not the quality, because when you think about the things that they have, a lot of times it's what you want, but it be the it be
Customer
the
service. Listen now. Listen now.
it be the
Because
customer service
customer
for
service,
people.
no,
But it's
customer service is
important.
a lot.
That is a lot.
Ooh.
It is a lot. And it will take the quality of your things down. But I would like to say, don't let that one person be the reason why. See, this is why I'm fool with Black people. Well,
Just X them all out.
you
That
can't
don't
X
have nothing to do with
everybody out. That ain't got nothing to do with
Mhm.
everybody. And it's like each one reach one. If you feel like the service could have been better, then before you go out and talk bad about this Black business, maybe in a loving way, find a way to say, hey, if you tried to do it this
Yes.
way or
Yes.
spoke a little bit better, or hey, let me talk to you, sister. Let me talk to you, King.
Yeah.
Let me talk to you, Queen. Like, find a way to help them out and maybe give some tips, or maybe
Mhm.
help to raise them up and show love, operate, you continue to operate out of love, and then maybe they'll get it. And even if they don't, that they'll X themselves out if
Yeah.
they don't ever get it. But I don't think
Yeah.
that should ever be the reason you
They're
stop.
all Black businesses are just is it Black owned? No, I'm not going there. Come on, y'all. What you sound like? What
And
you sound like?
I just feel like, how do we ever get out of the place that we're in? You think about Black Wall Street and
Oh
all
my
these
goodness.
things, and you think about how at one point we were doing very well, and then you fast forward to police brutality or whatever the things are, and we just feel like we want equality and we want this and we want that, but I think it starts here, though. It
Yeah.
starts with us supporting each other. Stop paying attention to the news. Stop paying attention to this, that, and the third, and just realize that we have to come together as a community and as a people to put all of our stuff. If we stop spending with everybody else, keep all of
Mhm.
our things here, then
Mhm.
we can
Mhm.
rebuild ourselves and we can go out. Sometimes you can't sit back and wait for your oppressor to also be your savior, because it doesn't work like that. We have to save ourselves, and that means we have to come together in order to do it.
Mhm. Mhm.
And
Mm-mm.
that's just the bottom
Here we go.
line. So
Here we go right here. this is
What?
we right here. I like this right here. We have a harder time with getting access to materials than other races band together to dominate the market. Like we're not just talking about the
You was
Asians
just talking about
earlier.
that, but we
I
have
was
to
just
do it because
talking
it's
about them.
possible. It is possible. Now, it is a harder time to get it, but it is definitely out there. It's definitely out there, and there's a way to get it. And it is such a shame. I would just love to know because a lot of this is the hold you down. It's a hold you down mentality too.
Mm.
It's just kind of like, instead of helping each other, everybody's so afraid of somebody else getting there first and they want to be the ones to get there first. So
And it's
you're
so
not
much
wanting to
room.
help. There's
It's so
so much
much
room for
room.
everybody,
Everybody.
especially. I feel like as Black women, and I
Oh,
don't want to just isolate the men, but I feel like a lot of it starts with us. We are the queen mothers. And I feel like what we say is how everybody follows, and I feel like this is why they put things out to pit us against each other, to keep us from supporting each other, to look down on each other or to hate on each other, because they know that the strength in numbers, it starts with the women. Women do the most of the divvying out where the money go.
come on.
We where the money reside. The
What?
women is where the money,
What?
where the Black woman is where the money
Butter
reside.
was
And that's on who, baby? Mary Had a
That's on
Little
Mary Had a Little Lamb.
We're where the money resides. We're where, you think about the matriarch and you think about Big Mama and you think about it's always
Yeah.
the woman, the Black woman, who is like on top of it all. And so this is why it's going to have to start with us ladies. I'm not separating the men. I'm not taking the men out, but I believe it starts with us. And if we can stop hating on each other and we can figure out how to come together so we can eat together and build kingdoms and empires together,
Mhm.
that's going to be, yes, Black women are trendsetters.
Yes, we
The,
are.
the divine feminine,
We
energy
are. Yes, we are.
is what makes the world go round. This is why you hear about Mother Nature and all these things. We are what makes the world go around. And so I believe, ladies, it's going to start with us.
Yeah.
Because there's strength in us and we have to stop. Why? I would love to hear you guys say, or explain, what do you
Why
guys feel about that? What do you feel in regards to supporting other people?
Yeah.
It's so easy to say, and I'm all for my sisters. I'm all for when you, but what's the
here it
truth
is.
about it?
But you'll see your sister posting something on Facebook or Instagram and a scroll right by it and go to a stranger's page
And
and
share.
share it. That's the
I
kind of stuff I'm talking about.
Because the time, if we go right down our timelines right now, you can see people reposting foolishness all day long to get a good kiki. While at the same time, you have somebody on your timeline who has a business. They may have a YouTube channel. They may
Yeah.
have whatever. And just you liking, commenting and
Helps them.
sharing and
That's support.
subscribing, it's support. Because,
Yeah.
I get it. They make one of these businesses may not carry something that you like.
Right.
They may not have something that's just like, okay, well, you don't really offer anything that I want. But you just sharing it because somebody else that you know may have a need for it. So still share it, even if it's not something that you feel that you can use or benefit from. You know what I'm saying? And or if you just happen to be on their website and maybe something's misspelled, that's a contribution. They're like, hey, inbox them like, hey, I just want to let you know something is misspelled. I think it's beautiful, but I think it's something misspelled on there. You might want to go, like, anything is support. You know what I mean?
But
Instead of calling
at the same time, we have to be open to constructive criticism. You can't take everything like, wait, what you mean? What you trying to say? You got to be able to take it too.
You got to be able to take the criticism.
There's balance in all of it.
Mm-hmm.
But at the end of the day, we gotta stop it and we gotta stick together.
We do, because
we have no other choice.
We have no other choice. And you see other races, they stick together. And again, let me just be clear, if we have any of because I have friends from other walks of life, and I am no way against anybody. However, when I see my very own people,
yes,
who's a part of my my bloodline and my in some way, and I see us
Mhm.
suffering and I see us hurting and I see us targeted, then absolutely I'm going to get out here and say, but if it was anybody else who I
Mhm.
felt was struggling, I would get out and speak up. But I'm definitely going to speak up behind mine. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, I
Absolutely.
have children that have to grow up and they have to see this kind of thing. And I have to, it's like, what do I want them to contribute to this life? You know what I'm saying? And there's no way they can benefit this life or contribute to the life if I don't have these type of morals and standards or
Mhm.
values or this sort
And
of
if you
thing for
and if
myself.
they're not seeing it,
And if they're not
you know what I'm
seeing
saying?
it,
If
they
you're
don't
not
have
being
the
an example
example.
of it. Exactly. Exactly.
You don't
I
have the
think that's important.
example.
That is very
Somebody said
important.
it right. Folks be triggered. Triggered how? Tell us triggered how? How do people be and what are they triggered by? Like, let's see, it says, that's what's up. Some locations may be a little far, but it's worth it. The more we patronize, the more locations can. It's true, and
Very
take a
true.
little time because sometimes if your job is a little far, people commute to work on a regular.
On the
Okay.
regular.
So you have to be sure to make sure you commute to build us. Cause I'm telling y'all, if y'all want and this is probably not a popular opinion, but I'm going to go
Uh-oh.
ahead and say it.
Say it.
Everybody go crazy for voting. When it's time to vote, people going crazy. Y'all better get out and vote. Y'all hype it up, hype it up, hype it up. And I'm going to tell you right now, and every time we are just re-voting people into office, they don't give a flying nothing about us. They don't care. They show you time and time again, they don't care nothing about it. So again, if y'all want out of stuff and you have to be the change that you want to see. You have to be the change that you want to see. And
Mhm.
until we do that, none of this stuff is going to matter. Now, I'm not saying your vote don't matter. So for y'all
It's like,
run down the road
oh,
with
they,
that.
they ready, they ready to get in there.
What I'm saying is nothing matters until we are coming together and we are giving. Why you expect somebody to care about us and we don't even care about
Everybody
ourselves?
else. Yes.
We don't even care about us. So how can you
Or each
honestly
other.
fix your lips
Hmm.
to say, well, I'm going out here and I'm picking this person and I'm picking that person because that person don't give a care. But do you? When's the last
Do
time
you care about
have
you?
you bought from a black business? When the last time you shared something? Like there is room for everybody, and I think people are so afraid of. I don't want them to be seen over me.
Right,
And let me
right,
tell
right.
you right now, you can't block what's for somebody
Come
because they
on.
gonna get it with or without you. But the bottom line is, do you want to be on the train? Do you want to be passed by? Because
Somebody
the
get
same
me on the
energy that you
train.
put out it's the
Is
same energy
exactly
that you
what
are
you're gonna
attracting
get.
to yourself. So while you hating and trying to keep somebody else down, you ain't doing nothing but keeping yourself down. So
Come
let's
on and
just be
speak
clear.
this. This right
So
here,
think
it
about that.
says make sure you do it right legally, especially if you are in skin or hair care. Get your certifications, get your LLC so your business is in your. Come on, if someone else come on, they will come after your business. Now your name.
And
Thank
not your
you,
name. I'm glad
thank
somebody who
you.
knows is gonna know that.
Thank you. Somebody
I'm
knows.
glad somebody knows, and that's true. They can just come after that, and they can't come after you as
You
a
know,
person.
but let me tell you something. I saw a
What?
video today and the business owner was saying how we're still black. So we out here supporting some of these companies that we think are black owned, but are no longer black owned, but they're
Now
still
let's get
using our
into
faces,
that. Let's get into
but are
that.
still using
We
our
have to be
faces
clear
to say,
about that
yeah, we
too.
black owned. But the business owner, the CEO of that has sold it to the bigger company. You see what I'm saying? To get more money.
Yes, we have to talk about that too. So we have to be
Oh,
clear about what's
who's black
actually
owned and who's
on.
not?
You got to be clear because there's a lot of, I'm in a hair care part of things. So I know that there's a lot of black hair, Shea Moisture,
Yeah.
Main Choice, the list goes on and on and on
Who are
of
no longer black
to they
owned.
are not black owned. And
Mm-hmm.
therefore y'all can think, and then you probably get yourself and be like, this don't
It's
seem
gonna
right. The
feel
formula is
different.
because it is. The
Absolutely.
formula has changed. They have changed it to, and then like this Dove, or not Dove, but like Pantene and these different things, they'll slap like natural hair on it just to get you to buy it.
Full of chemicals.
Whole time it's full of chemicals. It is
Full of,
not for your hair.
full of chemicals.
It is
Full
not
of
for your skin. Like, how can
Ooh.
you even, but let's just get into how can you even begin to trust people who are not of your same different. I feel like different races require
Mhm.
different things. Period.
Absolutely.
That's just a fact.
That's bottom
So you
line.
can't very well have somebody who is not even you try to tell you about you and then wonder
Trying to
why
tell you
stuff
about
ain't
your skin,
working.
trying to tell you about your hair, trying to say what? But
Yeah.
really, they're just trying to preserve their shelf life so they can get more money.
Wait, somebody said when they aren't black owned, it's watery. Absolutely. We can't do nothing with that. And that's because their hair is usually finer and it doesn't require all that and it weighs it down.
That
See, and that's,
consistency is not, it's not right. But
you
that's
have to
because
do your research.
we know our skin, we know our hair. We should buy our own products made by us. That's it.
Yeah,
That's
somebody
it.
said, but they've added shea butter. And they think they've done
They
something.
think they,
No,
ooh, and they put the little shea butter on the front, like, ooh, coconut oil. Look at us. Y'all get out of
look
here.
it
It's
up.
still watery. It's still thin.
Bottom line. And also too, and I don't know, y'all may disagree with this too, but just even when they, running out here, running down the block to go and get like sunscreen and stuff like this, I don't really believe that that's for us. I don't believe that. What do you
What you
believe,
mean,
kid?
sunscreen in general?
I don't
You don't think
believe
we
that's for
need
us.
it?
No, for what? The sun is for us.
You don't think you need UV protection?
Why would I need protection from something that's from Mother Nature and I'm Mother Nature? I'm from nature itself. Why do I need protection from myself?
Because of the sun rays and skin
Who told you
cancer.
that? Who told you that? Who told you that?
Science.
What science told you that?
Skin
See,
cancer.
my thing, no,
Here we go.
scratch that because y'all don't want to
Skin
get me
cancer.
started on this.
Hold on,
Y'all don't
wait.
want to.
Skin cancer is not real.
Yes, it is, but for who? Don't
You sound like-
worry.
you
I'll
sound like
wait.
it. You sound
For
like you
who?
sound like you know who you sound like? I'm gonna tell you who you sound
It's
like.
real for who?
Yes, we do need the vitamins. I agree. But I do need SPF too.
See, no, bottom
There's
line is what y'all
SPF,
gonna stop doing.
and there's but hear me though. There's SPF and shea butter too. That, you know what I'm
Look,
saying?
then use natural SPF, but we are
We
deficient,
can
and
use
that's
shea
because we
butter.
need
We
it.
can
And you're
use.
trying to. The sun charges us. The sun charges us.
I agree. I do believe that skin cancer is real.
It's real, but for who? Somebody saying it's in the black community. For who? When? Because my thing is y'all gonna stop letting these people have y'all afraid of what's for you.
Pause.
That's the
Have
whole
you ever
point.
had sunburn before? Have you
Never.
ever been sunburned?
Never.
Have you ever seen a black person with sunburn before?
I have seen them, but the most they do is they might get a little peeling. They don't boil and they don't and they don't literally cook and sores and boils and skin tearing off like others.
But so the peeling is real. Wouldn't you want to prevent being peeling?
Child, I know the problem is we're not in it enough. That's what it is. I
That's
just
all
feel
I'm
like a lot of things have been put to a place to keep us from. This whole conversation has went left, but we'll come
We're
back.
gonna go back.
We'll
We're
come
gonna go
back.
back.
I feel like
We're gonna go
certain
back.
things have been put in place to keep us from things that we need as a people. Roofs on the top of our, and it does protect you from elements, but you're driving in cars. A lot of things protect us from it. A lot of times we aren't in it. We are told, oh, it'll kill you, it'll do X, Y, and Z to you, so stay from it. So we run from it. So when you're not in it enough, then your body reacts to it because you haven't been in it enough.
But I agree with the fact that we definitely need
aren't
because of the
in
vitamins
enough
that you get from the sun. I agree with that all the way. But I also agree that too much will give me sunburn, and I don't want to be peeling and burnt.
You're not in it enough,
If you're in it enough, Probably. But let me tell you something. I'm slathering it on.
Because I just want y'all to pull up what slave in history that ever had sunburn and couldn't go out there.
I'm slathering it on.
What African ever had sunburn and can't go out there? I want somebody to look up how many Africans get sun cancer.
Who's this?
We need more sun. Oh, sorry.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Most blacks, and this is from a doctor.
But too much sun. That's what I'm saying. Our melody protects. Yes.
Protects us.
Yes.
Protects us, black folks, greatly. Us. Okay, you should have put us in all caps. I'm not saying there is no cancer, but I am saying a lot of things because we have been kept from it, because we have been put into fear away from it. Yeah, now we kind of react to it or X, Y, and Z, but you better get your butt out there and take that sunscreen off.
Oh, no.
You need it. You need it. You need it.
If I know I'm going to be out there for a long period of time, I'm putting it on, Cam. I'm gonna put it on. But back to what we talked. Yes. I don't even know how we even get.
We need not fear the sun. We need it. The sun is here for us, and you can be afraid if you want to.
I'm not telling nobody to be afraid. We have to get some sun. We need that vitamin D. We need
once you repeal it. See, y'all better get outside and get you some vitamin D. Stop letting these people. But the whole point of me saying all of this is stop letting people lie to you and fear you out of what is yours and what powers you as a person, and stop letting them demonize things to keep you from it. See, and another thing is we have.
Are we on the sun? Are we still on the
sun? Us as a people, they'll have you scared like, oh, the hood is scared. You can't go to the hood. They shoot some things out there. You will get hot. They demonize us as people to keep us from ourselves, which is why they want to put that stipulation on, oh, black people don't know how to do business. They are this, they are that. And all of this comes right back around full circle of why we don't support each other, why we are afraid to be around our own people, why we don't do X, Y, and Z. And this is why we are held down as a people, is because we have been told things about ourselves to keep us away from our divinity and our power. And that is in nature, in sun, and in each other. And all of those things
I'm with you.
Have been demonized and have put us afraid of. How many black people go camping? They're too afraid. We don't want to do bugs. We don't know certain plants. It's a lot of them. But we have been told these things, and we have been kept away from these things because the minute we know that sun gives us the ultimate power ever, and that we good, long as we be in it and we rebuild up that ability to be in it. Y'all better stop going out here running down the block giving y'all money. Let me get my mic.
Here we go with this mic. I'm not going to play with you on this mic.
Y'all better stop running down the block, letting these people tell y'all, oh, come and get this sunscreen. That's for them.
Guess what?
That wasn't for you, baby. That wasn't for you.
I said, how much?
Nature provides sunscreen. I'm going to go ahead and tell y'all right now, there is a natural SPF. You will actually get a SPF of 25 to 50 from raspberry seed oil. Did you know that?
But listen, all of that.
So go get you some of that. Stop running out here getting these chemicals.
So are you saying chemical sunscreens? Is that what you're saying?
I'm saying that. Nature provides things for us to be able to tolerate it. But don't go out here protecting yourself or shielding yourself from this sun. You need that. And stop letting these people lie to you. We need each other, and we need nature, and we need the sun. This is the only way we're going to rise as a community, as a race, as a nation. This is the only way we're going to do it. And that's and the whole point of this live was so I didn't mean to go on a tangent, but I'm serious about us. I'm serious about us and the lies that we have been told. And the reason this is the reason we can't come up. It ain't because of who the president is. They president is. It ain't because of who's in office. It ain't because of who X, Y, Z. It's because simply we are too busy believing what we are being told instead of believing in that inner voice, believing, going within, believing ourselves, and trusting and leaning and depending on our brothers and sisters. That's the reason we
There we go,
cannot
right
come
there.
up in business or as a people, period.
Your diet and hydration will protect you from the sun.
I,
We listen. We in here. We in here. I think we talked about a lot, y'all.
avoiding the sun. Let's say they said, I would go camping if I knew how to survive in the woods. And that's what I'm talking about. We are nature. How come we don't
We,
know how to survive it?
ain't
Because
nobody
we've
ever
been,
Pathfinder taught me how to survive in the woods.
is what the
Pathfinder taught me
Pathfinders
how to
did tell us
survive.
that. Pathfinders did. It said avoiding the sun is what is deactivating our melanin. Thank you. It's deactivating us. We need to be out there. Yes, this. What did Diane McCall say? With
Yes.
natural.
Here's my question. For anybody in the comments, what um okay, so wait. So we talked about how to support, right? How to support businesses like without asking for discounts. We talked about how small businesses are using their own monies to fund themselves. We talked about there being enough room for everybody. We talked about stop hating and let's
Stop
lift each
hating.
other up. There
Especially
is
women.
room.
We gotta come together. There's room.
Room.
There is room.
There is room. And what makes me so happy and excited that during this COVID time, there have been so many Black businesses being created and coming up during this time. And it's exciting. It's exciting to see, but what will be even more exciting is to see them flourish because of our help and because of us helping each other out. So
Absolutely.
I just
Absolutely.
I just want us to work together, be resources. If you know of a grant or any kind of free money, because no loans, any kind of free money that a small business could use to help support it, go ahead and share that information or any resource that you have. Don't be afraid to share. Don't just get it and be like, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna do this myself." You can share it because you can get the grant too. So
Yep, you can
there's
get it too.
enough. There's
Yeah.
enough
And you
for us.
definitely have to educate. If there's something you know and somebody doesn't know, go ahead and let them know. It's not going to hurt you to give some tips and some tricks and whatever else to figure it out, because there's some things that I feel like other races have been doing for a very long time that we have not been privy to, and we wonder how they've been winning, and we just didn't know the game. So
Yeah.
as you learn the game, then you're able to play along, and it's nothing wrong with letting each other know. But I will say this, and I do want to say this.
Okay.
I do think we should each one reach one, and we should reach out to each other. However, I do not think it's fair for somebody to be doing the work and then you lazily just want all of it handed down to you and
Okay.
you do nothing. I do
Okay.
believe that everybody needs to pull their own work. I do believe that, of course, if it's something you don't know and somebody has figured it out, then absolutely. But you don't sit back and wait for somebody to do all of the work, especially when you had a chance to do it with them, and
Mm.
then now you expect that, oh, she's I don't know, not spreading or telling what she knows or whatever, because
Hmm.
sometimes that work was blood, sweat, and tears how somebody got to something, and you can't just expect somebody's going to give you
The full blueprint.
a full blueprint. You have to
Okay.
want it yourself, and they're just going to sit back and do that. You know what I'm saying?
Mm. Mm.
You definitely have to educate yourself. It's not fair to the person who has um put in that work to get it, and then you just expect, oh well, she hating, she ain't trying to let nobody come up. It's wrong for everybody. Why wouldn't she want to put somebody else on? It's not about that. It's not
Mhm.
about that. So just understand that sometimes if somebody asks for a little fee or they want to do a little class to teach it, You can't be mad about all of the work that they decided to sit down and put in to figure it out. And so then you just gonna get it for free and then go out here and make money off of their hard work. It's everybody got the same 24 hours in a day. So you have to, I feel like, put forth that effort and show that you want it. Get out here and show that you want it in order for somebody to look and say, okay, yeah, I mentor you. I see that you want it. You out here
That's what
trying to get it. You know what I'm
that's a
saying?
mentor.
You
Yeah.
can't get on somebody's train or on somebody's boat and you're not willing to pull your weight, because something,
Mhm.
we're only as strong as our weakest link. You get what I'm saying? And you can't come on a team being a weak link. You ain't gonna be able to do that. You're gonna have to be
Not
able to pull some work.
not on the team. And I
You're
think
not gonna be able to do that.
and earlier we were talking about how yes, we're supporting entrepreneurs, yes, we're supporting Black businesses, but everybody is not meant to be an entrepreneur.
That too.
Okay. I think we see all of these businesses flourishing like, ooh, 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 ooh. And you looking eyes big and then you like, let me do something too. But that wasn't meant for you. That wasn't your
Your
passion. That
calling.
wasn't your calling. That wasn't your thing. Maybe your thing is something else. Maybe
Yeah,
entrepreneurship is not for you. And I think sometimes people jump into it, which is where we see these businesses with lack of customer service, lack of quality, lack of a lot of things. Is because you weren't supposed to be an
you
entrepreneur
wasn't
in
supposed
that
to do
kind
that.
of field in the first place.
You're
So
supposed to be a
before you
consultant.
take the jump into it and look for all of us to say woohoo and rally, 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 make sure this is exactly what you want to do.
Absolutely, because it's a lot. It's a lot that goes into it, and everything that glitters truly ain't gold. And if it's not something that you were called to do, it can't just be, oh well, I like to do that, so I'm
Right,
gonna do
right,
that
right.
too. It's not about that. You know what I'm saying? It has to be something that you are truly called to do and something that you feel that you should be doing, and,
This is right
and
here.
go for it.
If
What
you're
it say?
doing it for the coin, it's not for you.
It's not for
Do
you.
it from your heart, and the coin. Thank you.
It will
Can I?
come because
Oh,
if you're doing it for the coin, you 9 out of 10 times you're gonna get burnt out quick because the coin don't be there in the beginning. Because you're gonna be having to put a lot of coin to in order to see the coin come, and you're gonna be burnt
on.
out fast.
Mm-hmm.
Fast because that coin ain't gonna come as fast as you want it to. And another thing too is if anything that you want to stick around forever, it ain't gonna come quick. If it's coming quick and it's just handed to you, that kind of stuff don't last long. That's you one hit wonder. It'll be around for a second and that's it. Anything that's meant to last, you're gonna have to work for it.
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
absolutely going to have to work for it. Period.
Network
Point.
and educating are different, in my opinion. I want to be clear. I'm not saying right on someone's success. I'm saying as community, we don't all have access to the same ideas. I feel it's important to educate if you know better.
Absolutely.
Yes,
Absolutely. I
I
do
agree.
I do agree with that. Um
She got
also
she got something. She got yeah. Listen, go ahead.
I just I agree with that and I'm not disagreeing. Okay.
You can do
And
both. You can agree and
I can do
disagree.
both.
Yeah, you can.
I do believe that in this day and age, what is it that we all don't have access to? This day and age, what don't we all? And if you don't mind, please respond. What is it that we possibly all do not have access to that we cannot get to in 2021?
Keep that, keep that, keep that, keep that. I want to read this too. I want to read this. Some aren't meant for it, but not to carry it out. Okay. Might have a great idea, but not able to make it
Yeah,
happen. Yes. So you may have to, yes, yes. And I
but
agree with that too. I agree with that too.
absolutely.
We still
Capital that our peers have. Capital.
capital as in money,
Right. Which capital?
capital as in because we I mean, no
Yeah.
nobody has ain't nobody sitting on a you might be sitting on a stack.
Yeah, I don't know. Is it money? Because that's true, but I feel like whatever it is that you
Oh
do,
yeah.
financing loan from the bank and stuff like that.
Yeah. That's what we were
No,
talking about
that's
at
true.
the
And we were
beginning.
talking about that at the beginning too. But I
Mhm.
just truly feel like whatever you are called for, whatever is meant for you, you were born equipped with everything that you need to do exactly what you were put here to do.
Mhm.
And I feel like that stuff will come because I've started a business and I didn't take out any loans. I'm just
Mhm.
speaking for me.
But
I didn't
that's but
take out
that's but that's a lot of people.
I didn't take
That's
out
a
any
lot of
loans.
there's a lot of people who their products are funding just to, just to keep the business going. It's not going in their pocket. It's just
Mm-mm.
keeping it going. It's just keeping it going. So that's what we mean. We're not getting loans. This is coming out of pocket.
And I feel like that piece of it doesn't stop you from starting.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
So I feel like that piece of it eventually comes, but that doesn't stop you from starting. And it doesn't stop you from doing the research that you need to start with what you have, is what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying.
Uh-huh.
You being able to start and you being able to research and figuring it out and knowing for yourself, those things that will come, that doesn't stop you from starting. I
And
don't feel.
this is it right here. One of my biggest pet peeves of us as a collective, if we have a difficult time supporting one another, it's free to share a post, to like a pic, to spread the word. But even though it's free, we don't give our support freely.
Freely.
Come on.
No,
That's what we've been
it's a
saying.
mentality that can't be taught. It can be taught. You can't teach. Um, this is
Support.
why everybody, you can't teach support and you can't teach entrepreneurship in a way, because if it's just not in you, it's just not in you, and that's okay.
Hmm.
That's okay.
Hmm.
Everybody not meant to be an entrepreneur, and
That's
that
what
is
I'm saying.
okay. But
Maybe
I
you
feel like
maybe you're meant to work at the bank to help give us the loan. You know what I'm saying?
be that
Maybe
black
meant,
banker.
maybe you're meant to do something else. We need to be everywhere. We need to be everywhere. So maybe the entrepreneurship isn't for you, but there is something for you to do to help the community. So,
Research and start. Some people just never start, and then it'll be the excuse of, well, I asked so and so, they didn't help me, they was hating. So you don't have to ask so and so. With all this
it was
stuff,
paid.
people get on here and find out YouTube. With YouTube, there are no excuses. With
YouTube
Google, there are no excuses.
YouTube tells it all.
Like, let's see, it says partnership, talk about partnerships and making those work. Absolutely. You can get into conversations. Hello. This is teamwork. Like, you can get in here and you can get together and come together with somebody, and y'all, like, your ideas together can make something flow and make something happen. But we can't do that if we hating on each other. We can't do that if we're not supporting each other.
Mm-mm,
We can't do
mm-mm.
none of that. And then, too, the whole point in building these business, eventually you need workers. Everybody's not meant to be
Absolutely.
an entrepreneur. Now we can employ our people and keep that money circulating. We pay our people the finances because they may be great at doing the behind the scenes stuff. You may be
Yes.
good at marketing. You may be good at this, or you may be doing good at doing a few pieces,
Mhm.
but you may not be the best at running the actual business. And that's why we need to start them and support each other, working with each
And
other,
let us
learn
operate.
how to work with each other, talk to each other right. You know what I'm saying? The bottom line is when you see, the point I want to make as we end this is that when you are looking at your brother and your sister, you need to see a king. First of all, when you're looking at yourself in the mirror,
When you
you
looking
need to
at
see a king. You need to see a queen. You need to see a divine melanated um you're a divine soul having a human experience, first of all. But you need to see that in yourself first. And then when you look at your brothers and sisters, that's what you need to see. You don't need to see ghetto. You don't need to see thug. You don't need to see see they black, they don't know. You don't need to see none of that.
unprofessional,
You don't,
all
when
of
you see
those
each other,
labels that we've
you don't
been
need to
given.
putting on each other, because words
That's
have
not the
power. And when you put
yes.
them out, then that's what people, sometimes you never know how you affecting somebody's esteem when they got to hear that stuff instead of you teaching them how or showing them how. That's a part of educating, showing them how to be professional, show them how they could have handled that situation better. That's a part of educating. telling somebody. You don't have to be an entrepreneur to do that.
Yep.
So that's what I wanted to say. You have to be humble.
That's it. That's it. That's it.
You have to be humble enough to ask for help and confident enough to help others. Absolutely.
I want to hear this. I want to see this last one right here.
This one for the same mentalities. We don't have access to the same mentalities.
People get exposed to certain ideas and mentality, but I feel educating, exposing, being an example. Yes. That's what yes.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, this was good. Yeah, we definitely, and I think that's where it comes in. We need to start, instead of ditching each other first chance we get, the minute things look like it's going left. Let's help each other. Help them be a better. If you feel like you know what great customer service is, help them. Give them some pointers. If they don't want to hear you, fine.
Remember back in the day when the bill people used to call your mama's house, and you would see her reaction like who they talking to? And I'm like, why is she being so mean on the phone? That's the customer service wasn't right. Don't call me talking any kind of way, get your customer service together.
Yeah, but I bet you if you have bad customer service, it don't stop you from going back up in Walmart. You're gonna be right back up in there.
And they have terrible
right back to that mall. It's not all the time. They don't never have no lanes open, but it don't stop you from going to places. And that's because we have been conditioned. Thank you, Taj. She said we look beautiful. That's because we've been conditioned this way, but we have to uncondition our minds. We cannot keep living in these same excuses, these same handed down slave mentalities. Okay. New age 2021 slave mentalities. We have to stop that. That's the only thing that's going to save us. And that's the only thing that's going to help us rise as a people, is when we start depending on ourselves and we start looking to ourselves and to each other. It ain't in that voting. It ain't in the politics. It ain't in that White House. It ain't there.
It's in each other
here on this platform right now,
and in ourselves. This is good. I hope people have taken some good information from this time. We're going to continue to support Black businesses.
I'm going to
continue to lift each other up.
Absolutely.
If you have a Black business that you're thinking about starting, go for it. Do not continue to let fear hold you back. Get into it. Just start it.
And I am committed to, I'm not saying that I'm just also everything. But I am committed to, if you guys want to reach out to me and you have questions, if you are starting a business or if you have a business, I'm committed to being available to that. Now, let me just be clear. I'm going to make you work. I'm going to make you think for yourself, and I'm going to not make you, but push you to think for yourself and push you to problem solve. I am going to do that, but I absolutely will be there. I'm not too good to do that at all, but I won't be able to hold your hand all the way through it. So if I can show you how to problem solve and how to get to those conclusions and how to get to those things, if I can give you those tools, I think that will be better to help you than me just giving you it flat out what to do. But I'm willing.
We're about this life, Ken. We're about this life. I'm ready. We're gonna do this. For all you small starter businesses, go ahead. Let's do this. Let's put ourselves out there. And let's be confident in it and see what happens. You got it. You have everything you need.
You have everything
started and to keep going. We got your back here at Conversations. We got your back.
We got your back. We got your back. And then when you start your business, you can let us know, and then we can shout it out.
Because we love to do that.
We love to
do that, guys. It's been great. It's been a good night. This has been a wonderful conversation. We appreciate you all. When you get a chance, please go to our YouTube page and give us a thumb up. Give us a subscribe and all of that. Make sure you leave us some comments. We love reading your comments. We always go back.
Please share this video if you haven't. Share this video We need you to do
Yes,
that.
y'all. We've been
We
here on an
thank
hour. It's been an hour, Can. Let's get
It's
on
been an
out.
hour. Okay, you guys, we love you so much. And until next time, next Wednesday on Conversations, where it's lit
We're lit.
and
And everything is
everything's
lit.
lit. We love you guys so much, and we will see you next time.
Good
Bye.
night.